Alrighty guys, if you're watching this video, you should have tried out this problem on your own first and submitted an answer. I'm going to work through it just so you guys can see like how we did it, but just keep in mind Delta Math also has the worked out answers as well. But this is just if you want to see me work it out. If you got it, you can skip this video. So let's see. We're going to find the solution to the system of equations. We're going to use elimination. Let's see. So right away, I'm seeing that like these negative 6y's are the same. I'm just going to double check over to the side on a calculator really. If I do negative 6 plus negative 6, I get negative 12. Negative 6 minus negative 6, well, minus a negative is the same as plus, so that's what's going to get me to 0. So I'm actually going to go ahead and subtract these two equations as my first step. All right, and I'm putting parentheses around these to make sure that I subtract every single term. Okay, so in front of this x is an invisible 1. So as I go to subtract these, I'm doing 1x minus negative 7x. I'm going to write that over to the side. All right, and so that's 1x, and minus a negative is the same as plus, so we get 8x here. Negative 6 minus negative 6 is 0, so those cancel out. And then negative 35 minus negative 43. I'm even going to double check this in my calculator. Let's see here. Negative 35 minus negative 43, and I get positive 8. Okay, so we're left with this equation, 8x equals 8. I'm going to finish solving this by dividing both sides by 8, and I get x is 1. So that's half my answer, right? In an ordered pair x, y, I have the x. So I'm going to go back, use that, hope if I didn't cross it out, I'm going to use that x equals 1 and plug it into either original equation. So let's see. If I do x minus 6y equals negative 35, right, that was the original equation that was given. And I'm going to give myself some space to work here. Okay, but I know that x is 1, so I'm replacing x with 1. There we go. I'm going to solve this by subtracting 1. Negative 35 minus 1 is negative 36. All right, and you can always double check that in a calculator. I highly encourage that. And I'm going to divide both sides by negative 6. And I get that y is 6. All right, and that is the other part of my answer here. So my answer is 1, 6. I'm going to go back to Delta Math, just plug that in real quick, make sure we got it. And there we go. All right, so go back, you can always replay the video, but check your steps with mine, right? Did you subtract the equation? Did you subtract correctly? Did you get the equation 8x equals 8? If not, what happened? When you got 8x equals 8, did you divide both sides by 8? Then, did you plug in 1 for x in one of the equations? And then, did you solve that equation correctly? All right, go ahead and check your own work. Try out the next problem.